This is Tim with Reisoft, and this is just a quick overview video of the Reisoft CRM. It's currently in beta. I just wanted you to get a general overview of what it can do. I'm not going to actually go into any training or a real demo, but I just wanted to review some of the tabs and explain what they do. And then if you like the video and you want to receive a live demo or possibly get into the beta program if you're watching this video and the beta program is still available. So, excuse me. So first of all, I'm going to go over the functions at the top, and then I'll go into the navigation in the blue bar. So here you've got your tasks. You can create tasks, assign tasks, receive reminders by email, by text. You've got your task alerts. You've got you can make phone calls from this CRM. So this CRM, what makes this CRM different than every other CRM out there for real estate investing is that we've integrated a communications platform into this. It took us 2 years to build this, and you can actually, it replaces a lot of tools, a lot of different tools that you're currently using. You can make, for example, outbound phone calls. So you can make outbound phone calls. You can receive calls. And you can send text and receive text from into the system, into the software. And when you do that, it's integrated so that that will be attached to the property record. So you can also chat and video conference with people on your team. So like you can see if someone's online, and with this you're gonna have up to 5 users. So you're gonna be able to allow 5 users with an account. We only have one plan right now because it's in beta, and you would just click on that user and then you can start chatting. And if you want to talk to them if you want to do a video call with your webcam, you just click on that button, the video call button, and now you've got a two-way split screen. So either way, it's internal communications with people on your team. You've also got another chat feature that if someone goes to one of your websites, which we have included, you will actually receive a notification here, and then you can chat through here with your person that's on your website. We also integrate with Gmail. We integrate with a lot of things, so I'm not going to get into the integrations because this video is going to be very short. But you can integrate with, if you have, like let's say you want to use your own email address, you can integrate with, as long as you have Google Apps for Business, you will be able to integrate your own personal email into the CRM so that you can send and receive email from your own Google account. We also have a calendar, which is also integrated with the Properties tab. It's connected to the offers, it's connected to the appointments, it's connected to the closings. We have a deal analyzer, which is not in here, but it's in the beta version. So now that you know that this CRM can send and receive phone calls, it can send and receive text messages, it can do video, it can do chat. We have click to call. There are a lot of features that are built in that connect everything together with this CRM. So with the marketing tab, it starts with a campaign. So we use analytic tracking phone numbers. So what you do is you just register a number. It's only $2 a month. And once you register that number, then we'll be able to attach it to a campaign. And then that campaign could be a direct mail campaign like probate, absentee owner, vacant houses. It could be bandit signs. It could be a website. You can put it on anything, door hangers. And then that way we can track the analytics and see what's working and what's not. So that's how the system is actually built. And then you can get reports on each campaign and see how many calls you got, how many calls you missed, how many were answered, how many were unanswered, and a lot more data. And that's what you're paying the $2 a month per number for. So then you can receive phone calls here, and then once you go into that phone call, you can basically call that seller while you're in that lead. You can send them text messages while you're on the phone call with them, and then you can enter their data. So it's a phone call, and then you're going to enter their data, and then it's going to go into seller leads. So I'll do another video that talks about the workflow, because from seller leads you're going to go to properties. From properties you're going to pull comps. You're going to we have a deal analyzer, so you can analyze it. You can then go to offers, manage all of your offers and contracts from one place. We have a contract generator built into the software. We also have digital signatures. So it's similar to DocuSign, although we will have an integration for DocuSign too for people that want to use DocuSign, but you don't have to because we have it built in, included. Also, you can manage all of your appointments when you go look at houses, and you can manage your closings. So that's the basic workflow, and then of course you're going to sell it to an end user buyer or a cash buyer. The other things that I wanted to point out, I'm just going to focus on this tab right now to keep this video short. After you've created your campaign, every one of these is going to require a campaign. For example, direct mail. So we've integrated with direct mail. You can send postcards, you can send letters, you can send area mail very inexpensively to an entire zip code if you wanted to blanket an area. We have a broadcaster built in. We've got text broadcasting. So you can send out text messages to your entire list of, let's say, absentee owners. So you can put them in a follow-up sequence, which is very important. And that's where you're going to get a lot of your deals from. The other thing we have is voice broadcasting, and we're adding slide broadcast. So you'll be able to use slide broadcast if you're familiar with it. If you're not, research it, and we'll go over it on the live demo. So we've also got websites, and these websites are WordPress optimized websites. You get 2 websites with your subscription, and on those websites, like I said earlier, you can do live chat so that you can chat with your visitors. You can also do click to call so that they can, if they're on their cell phone, they can click a button and it will automatically dial you automatically to your tracking number that we talked about under campaigns above. We have email marketing, but this email marketing is basically the only thing that we don't provide. We don't do bulk mail or broadcast email from this system. You'll have to have an account with Aweber, MailChimp, or one of the more popular email providers, and that's just for deliverability purposes, because a lot of systems have a very low deliverability when they're using it internally, because you can't control what users are doing and people are spamming and stuff like that. So, but if you want to send a contract from the software, that's free. So basically, you can send up to 10 contracts a day, and it will come from Reisoft, from the system, and that email will come from us. The other thing is, like I told you earlier, up at the top, we've integrated with Gmail. So if you have a Gmail account or Google Apps for Business account, and you're using your own domain, your day-to-day email will go from there. So it's not like you can't send email from the system. You just can't send bulk mail unless you have your own service. But we integrate with these 2 so far. The other thing is we have an auto dialer, so we can get cell phone numbers. And one thing that we do with the system is we identify incoming phone calls. So we know if it's a mobile, a voice over IP, or a landline, because we're going to set up campaigns in the future to send them text messages, voice messages, and also slide broadcast messages. So slide broadcast and text are only going to work on a mobile number. So we need to identify those. And with the auto dialer, if you get one thing that you can do with the auto dialer, besides the typical, outbound calls to list of FSBOs or expired listings like a lot of agents do, we can also bulk skip trace list and get their phone numbers, and then we can auto dial those people and outbound telemarket those people to get deals. And you'll find about every 500 calls that you make, you'll get 1 deal, because these are cold calls. But that just seems to be the average number right now. And then we have video conferencing, which is different than the 2-way video that I showed you earlier. This video conferencing, actually, we need to move it up to the top because this is so that you can set up a screen share meeting with partners, hard money, hard lenders, anyone that's not on your team. So anyone that's not a user of your software, you can set up a video conference with. And I'd love to show you the workflows, but I'm going to have to do that in another video, or we'll just do it on the actual live demo. So if you like what you see here, and I didn't cover the dashboard and all the everything that we're tracking, but we're tracking a lot of stuff, and there are dashboard apps for a lot of the stuff that's in the navigation. So if it's something that you might be interested in, right now I can schedule a live demo, and we can also get you set up on the beta program. The software is not available until January the 15th, but you can get in now, and then you'll be locked into that same deal moving forward for the as long as you're a customer. So if you like it, there will be a link in the email to schedule a demo, and if there's not, just contact me with the contact form if it's on a website. If you're watching the video on the website, just fill out the form, sign up for the beta, and then you'll receive all of the information.